Hi there, need a new and fun masculine memory keeping layout? Come join me and I'll show you a fun idea on how you create it using the new Altenew Sweet Signages set. See you in a bit. Hi there, and welcome to a new episode of Inspired by a Card with Natalie. Today we're going to be working with the new Sweet Signages set, and that's a stamp set and a die, and I love this because it's simple, it's clean, it's a great way to add a sentiment, but also to create a background and to create a focal point. So today I want to use it to document a story about my husband's birthday, so very masculine, and my inspiration actually going to come from these two cards from Nathalie. So if you saw one of the cards, he actually created kind of the stripy look for her background of the card. I want to do the same for part of kind of the title page of my layout, but I am not going to stencil. I'm actually going to focus a lot on stamps today. I am using the Mini Delight Celebrate with Cake, I believe it is last month's Mini Delight, and I'm actually going to stamp with the little candle or the stripy image that comes in the stamp set, and I want to create an ombre effect for my background. So I'm using colors from the Lapis Lazuli ink set. So I'm starting with Iceberg, and then I'm going to move to Eastern Sky, then I'm going to go to Ultramarine and finish with Azurite. So you're going to see that I'm going from light to dark, and then I'm going to repeat going backwards from dark to light. So I'm going to do that along the left hand side of a 4 1/4 inch by 8 1/2 inch piece of paper. So I want to create this ombre effect. The little stripes reminds me of candles, and actually the candles in the cake of my husband happen to be this blue. So I'm picking up the colors based on the picture. I'm also going to create two cards for this. I'm going to create kind of like a title card and my journaling card. So I'm going to use the little sprinkle that came in the set just to create, and you're going to see for this one, I'm just adding the little sprinkling to the top of the card, and that's going to host my journaling. And for the second card, which I didn't put in the video, I'm using crimson to add the same sprinkling but to the center of the card because I want to bring some of the red. Once you see the picture, there's quite a bit of red on my tablecloth and the blue from the cake, so I wanted to bring those two colors to my layout, and it's a very masculine palette. So now that I have my backgrounds ready, I'm going to start working on my focal points and all my titles. For this, I am using the Sweet Signages stamp set, and I'm going to focus on the cupcake and the cake, and I'm going to use all the inks from the Lapis Lazuli Fresh Dye ink set. And again, I want to make sure that I stamped all the images in those four colors, so Iceberg, Eastern Sky, Ultramarine, and Azurite, just because I want that depthness of color going from really light to dark in the two images. So you're going to see that I'm going to take my time. I'm using my stamp wheel because the sticky mod is great. Now, because I want to bring a little bit of the red, I'm going to go ahead and use the scallop border. I'm stamping it with crimson one time, and the second time with Ultramarine. I want two images that actually I'm going to end up using three, but for now I'm going to just stamp two. And then I want the big circles, and I'm going to use Iceberg for one of them completely for the circle, and for the second one I'm going to add Iceberg to the entire circle, and then I'm going to go ahead and just apply a little bit of Eastern Sky just to the right hand side of the circle. Kind of give me that ombre effect on the little ring. It's not a circle, it's like a ring. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it. Once I have all the images stamped from the Sweet Signage stamp set, I'm gonna go ahead and die cut them. So I have the matching dies here, and I'm gonna just show you how they fit, and then I'm gonna take it outside of the camera and cut all of them. Took a little bit of time just because I had all those little icons ready. Now I have everything ready. I have my backgrounds are ready, and I also have my images. So let's start setting this up. So you see how pretty much it's gonna sit down. That's my husband. The cake has a lot of blue in it. My tablecloth has red, so that's what I'm picking up those colors from my palette. So I'm going to use the inspiration from one of the cards. Nathalie layered the pieces to create kind of like a focal point. I'm going to do the same for this. So you're going to see that I'm just building it together. And I'm putting a lot of blue there because I have the background. I stamp it with the crimson and the confetti. Now for the bottom where my journal is going to go, I'm going to use the little scallop that I stamp with the crimson just because I want to bring some of the red. Now, I'm going to move that to the side because I have that ready, and I'm going to start working on my title page. And I'm drawing the inspiration from the second card that Nathalie created. So I'm going to layer all those little pieces or the little circles that I created with the icons kind of in a vertical line, kind of zigzagging through my page. And I'm going to go with an ombre effect from light to dark. And I'm going to use that big circle in the center to host my title. I want to make sure that the title kind of pops a little bit more. So now that I have, like, you know, the pieces in place, I'm just gonna glue them outside of the camera. What you're not gonna see is that I actually use the I Love You Sweetie, and that's from the Sweet Signages. I'm just gonna stamp it underneath that layer piece that I created with all the pieces. So that's gonna be on the right. And now for my little journaling card, I already added my scallop piece. I'm gonna actually just trim the excess, and then I'm gonna stamp the Stay Sweet, and then I'm gonna bring from the Mini Delights Let's Celebrate. I'm gonna just add the one that says Party Time, and I'm gonna stamp it at the bottom. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a little flag out of this, because I think a banner is a nice idea for this. Just kind of make it a little bit of a festive look. You're gonna see, so I'm gonna cut the fishtails, that's what I call them, and just glue it straight onto the edge of my little crimson scallop. Now that I have that, I need to bring some of that red that I have going on the right onto the left. So I'm going to once again stamp that scallop design using crimson onto white cardstock. I'm going to take advantage of the birthday wishes sentiment that comes in the Mini Delight Let's Celebrate from last month, and I'm also going to stamp it twice. I stamp with Obsidian ink. You're going to see that I stamp it inside of the scallop and then outside, just because I wanted to make sure that I have it nicely placed. So you're going to see, again, I'm going to die cut the pieces, and then that little birthday wishes that I stamp on white cardstock, I'm actually going to cut it and give it the same look that I have for my journaling card. And then I'm just going to layer it again and just attach it to the center, not the center, kind of a little bit above half of the page on my title page. Another thing that I'm bringing from Nathalie is that she added actually enamel dots. I'm going to sprinkle a few more than what she had on her card, just because I want to make sure that you eye the enamel dots. I forgot the name. I was going to say pearls, but they're not. The enamel dots kind of drag through the little circle formation, and then add a little pop of red to the title, just so it makes your eye catch stop there a little bit more. Once I have that, I'm going to add my Lazuli journal. I'll do that after, you know, this is all said and done. But I think this is a fun, simple idea to make a project very masculine using the Sweet Signages stamp set. It's a great way to document your birthdays in case you have looking for an idea. And I hope you actually, you know, grab some ideas from this for a project of your own. Remember, you can find more details in the blog. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to contact me. I would love to help you. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more beautiful content. See you very soon. Take care, guys.
Hey there, Lydia here. I really do hope that you've just enjoyed the video. If so, please subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, turn on the notification bell so you can get your daily dose of crafty techniques and tutorials just like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.